Okay, welcome. Thanks for tuning in here. My name is Nick Southcote, and I wanted to make a little quick tutorial on how to make an animated GIF in Photoshop from a video file. So I've got one here. This is just a simple time lapse I took, and I'm just going to be taking this and turning it into a short little animated GIF. So first thing we do is open up Photoshop, and we go down to Import Video Frames from Layers, Video Frames to Layers, and select your video file. I've conveniently placed it on the desktop, but of course you can place it anywhere. And the first thing you want to do is select the range. You can do beginning to end, so I don't recommend this because obviously it's going to do the entire video. Could be a huge file size. I'm shrinking mine down just so it's just a couple of seconds long. So selected range only, and that's the range there. And then you can do this thing here so you can skip frames, so you're not doing every single frame. It's probably unnecessary to do every single frame. I like to do 3. That gives me a nice short little clip, and it's time lapse, so it doesn't really matter. But play around with it and see what works best for you. I have not unchecked this yet, so make frame animation. No idea what that does. Go ahead and click OK. And you'll notice that it's brought in every third frame and put it on its own individual layer. Those are all hidden, but you can turn them on and off as needed to edit them. The really cool thing about all of this is you can actually create another layer, and you can then do things to it, like add some text over the top. I'm going to simply say Nick is awesome, because that's true. And of course you can move that around, and the cool thing is this stays over the video, so that's pretty awesome in my opinion. The other thing you can do is you can actually crop this down, so to get kind of like the perfect size or just a smaller area, and so you can so that's now cropped, so I think that's pretty cool. And the last thing I think is pretty neat is you can use any of these adjustment layers. So we could throw a curves adjustment layer on there and adjust the curves of the entire animated GIF, which I think is pretty cool. So you could add your own little stylistic funk to it. Alright, so the last thing to do really is to render it out. Once you've edited everything to your liking and you've got a good looking animated GIF, just go to File, Save for Web. Now, all you have to do is select GIF if you haven't already, and it'll pop up this looping animation forever, and that is true. Here you can preview it, make sure everything's looking good. I have had instances where I mucked with a layer and then it didn't bring it in, so it was just transparent. All I had to do was cancel out of this, go to those layers, and again you can kind of see, make sure they're all looking good. I just had to go to that layer, toggle it on and off, and then it seemed to work okay. So just double check here that it's looping the way you want it to loop. You can also change the colors, so if you need a smaller file size you can do that. I don't recommend that because it looks like crap. I'd keep it at 256 or even 128 in terms of number of colors. And then there's some other kind of options here, just like any other save for web. I've just left it as is. You can of course change the size. Anyway, once you've dialed it into the way you like it, go ahead and hit save, and then you can just save it. Replace. And then you should be good to go. Let's just double check that it worked, and there it is. You can now send that. You can embed it into emails, websites. You can post that to G Plus or maybe even Twitter. I'm not sure if Twitter does animated GIFs, but any place that you can post an animated GIF, here you go. Reddit. Let's get this up on Reddit. Nick is awesome thread on Reddit. It's gonna be #1 for at least a week. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Again, my name's Nick Southcote, and it's just a quick little tutorial on how to make an animated GIF in Photoshop from a video file. Thanks for watching.